up, everybody? Welcome to Lunchtime Adventures. It's November 15th, 2012. How you doing today, Adam?
I'm actually recovering from a cold.
Me too.
I know, we're recovering. You know, I think I
got like the 2-day chip in my pocket.
Well, I think my immune system was down from all the grief I sustained after the election. So.
I don't know what happened to me.
Those Obama blue state blues.
I don't. Oh, the Obama blues.
The Obama blue state blues.
That's funny. But
got my blue state.
No, I was just really sick. Apparently, everyone around me is getting really sick. But I had like a pounding headache.
I'm not really sick. I just took a lot of airborne and drank a lot of water. I was peeing like every 30 minutes. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Something's wrong with my prostate.
Diabetes.
Those are like two different people. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Alright, so where do we want to start today?
I think the biggest discussion we have so far is the secessions.
Yeah, the secession. Honestly, it didn't take me that off guard. It seems like every election...
It happens every election.
Every election, the
Apparently
South,
this one a little more...
The South will rise again. Yeah.
But actually, it hit all 50 states.
But I think...
So it's like...
But I keep hearing the numbers are anywhere from like 7 to 18. I heard like 25. I heard all 50. What?
No, well, okay. It started off as only like 7, but like as of yesterday, I think there was a petition for every state. But Texas, there was only the original 7 were the ones that had high enough to where like the Obama administration has to respond.
Yeah.
And of course they're going to be like, nah,
But it's just really funny how like the numbers just keep I think, half of these news networks, I think they're just making shit up. They're making the number up. They're just like, oh, let's say 25.
Well, they're tracking it on that website, We the People.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's where the petitions are.
Oh.
But there's also another petition on there, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. But it said that if anyone... They're petitioning the White House to say that if anyone signs a secession petition, that they should be peacefully deported and stripped of their citizenship.
I heard about that.
That's stupid.
I was like, that's not only stupid, that's kind of fucked up.
That's un-American.
That is un-American.
You heard it here first.
Un-American.
It's un-American. It's like so against like what America's all about.
I know.
I'm speaking my voice, so I'm gonna get deported. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not for secession. Obviously,
I'm not either.
Obviously, it didn't work before. United we stand, people. United we stand.
Divided we fall.
Divided we fall. So, I don't believe in secession.
No.
But
I don't think it's really about the secession anymore. I think it's
I honestly think it is like a publicity stunt just to show like Obama how much opposition really is out there.
I think it's more of a
it's more of a we are angry.
Yeah, it's more it's like what's the term? Symbolic protest. Yeah.
But it's good that a lot
They're sending a message.
Well, it's good too that a lot of the leaders are listening, and a lot of them are saying, secession isn't the answer, which is true.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
if you secede, you're
kind of on your own.
Yeah, all your constitutional, like everything that protects you in the Constitution, even though it's not really protecting you right now. Thanks a lot, Patriot Act.
Yep.
It's not really, you don't get that anymore.
Yeah. Agreed. Secession is bad.
So that's not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No.
I agree. And it's good.
It might be from an economic standpoint, but
maybe. But I like that it's proving a point.
Yeah.
It's proving the opposition, and I'm all with them on the opposition, as most of you know.
Yeah.
But secession's not the answer.
I support what they're doing just to send a message.
Right.
But I'm not going to sign one because I don't agree with the message.
Right. Right. And I always hate those people who are like, man, if such and such gets in office, I'm moving out of the country.
No, you're not.
And it's like
shut up.
It's like, number one, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Number two, it's not going to solve anything. You just going to another country just so you can bitch. I'd rather stay here and fight and actually do
You'd rather stay here and bitch.
I'd rather stay here and bitch and fight and all that stuff instead of just going
where it's actually
something.
effective.
Yeah, exactly. I fight for the USA.
Yeah, I don't know, people are dumb. I'm trying to find the original Yahoo article I saw that said like the petitions had gone to all 50 states.
Yeah, I'd seen that too. In the meantime, should I tell people about Romney Face?
Yeah, go ahead and talk about Romney Face,
okay.
actually.
I saw this article. It was cracking me up. It was on Yahoo. This guy literally had gotten the Romney logo tattooed on the side of his face, and the headline read something to the effect of "Man with Romney face tattoo is unhappy with the election results."
Obviously.
He
got a fucking tattoo of Romney's on his face.
I understand the guy is a Romney supporter. I supported him in the presidential election. And the devotion is awesome. However, a face tattoo is going a little too far.
A face tattoo is always going too far.
Especially when the man isn't even in office yet. Not even in office yet. Wasn't even 50% certain that the man would be in office. And, I mean...
Not even.
Not even, It just struck me funny. I think later I'll post it on the Facebook and Twitter. I'll find the article and post it, because all you guys have to see this. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And if you want to see it in the meantime, go search for it. Romney face tattoo. It's hilarious. It was great.
That's like me getting a tattoo of a business logo on my head, or getting a McDonald's arch right here or something, and then having it go out of business.
McDonald's isn't going to die.
Well, it's not going to die, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying here.
I understand what you're saying. I get you.
I have to burp. It's not happening.
I feel you.
I can't find it, but yeah, secession
and Romney face.
I would get a tattoo, but never on my face.
No.
That always cracks me up when you see people with the little the teardrop order, they killed someone in prison, or they get some friggin' tribal tattoo on their head.
No, the funniest one is I used to see a guy when I was working at the movie theater. He had this strip, literally down his face like this. I was like,
just a stripe?
Yeah, well, it was a design, but it was in a stripe that went down like this. I was just like,
Pro tip: tribal tattoos make you look like a douche. Don't get them,
especially if you're not part of a tribe. They're called tribals.
I know,
for a reason.
That's when it always cracks me up when you see the white chicks and they have the little feathers right here, they're Native American or some shit. It's what are you doing?
Or the really super white guys that have tribal tattoos. It's man, you're not little big man. You weren't raised by the Indians. Get the fuck out of here.
Little big man.
Hey, I like Little Big Man.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen Little Big Man?
No, I haven't.
Check it out.
I've seen Big.
No, this is Little Big Man. This was in the 70s. Dustin Hoffman, raised by the Indians, was in Custer's Last Stand. Check it out, everybody.
Oh man, no, I've never even heard of that.
It's good. Check it out.
I've seen Big though.
Well, I have Little Big Man. We'll watch it one day. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I have Big too. Tom Hanks, can't go wrong. Watch that one too.
Did you see that clip of what was it on? Tom Hanks was on some talk show, and he was promoting Cloud Atlas, and he accidentally said the.
That's right. He said like the F
said
word.
Fuck, and then he was like, "Whoa!"
It was like, I said it on live TV. Oh. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yep.
So, I have also been reading about the businesses with the Obamacare surcharge. Have you heard about those?
It's one of our news stories, actually. There's some guy in Florida. He owns like 40 Denny's.
Yeah.
And now he has to like charge people more
because of
Obamacare.
But the thing I think is ballsy, and is actually pretty cool, is he puts it on the receipt as the Obamacare surcharge. To kind of throw it in people's faces that this is what Obamacare does.
Yeah.
It fucks up business.
I can't tell if this is the guy. Hang on.
But Papa John's is kind of doing a thing like that too.
Yeah.
Where he said that he has to raise costs, or prices, to combat the costs of Obamacare.
Yeah. Well, Yahoo says, under the current law, employers with more than 50 full-time or equivalent workers will be charged a penalty for the number of employees exceeding 30 full-time staffers who are not covered, with an average of 35 full-time employees per location. Metz says the $2,000 penalty would total roughly $70,000 per tenant. Current coverage costs Metz up to $6,000 annually per full-time employee.
So what this tells me is it's just going to cost businesses and
he already provides. So this guy already provides full-time insurance to his employees. Well, if they work full-time,
right?
And now it's going to cost him more.
Free healthcare isn't free.
Yeah, it's going to cost him more to provide the same healthcare that they have.
Yeah. And see, when they passed this into law, they didn't take all this shit into consideration. So ultimately...
They didn't think about it at all.
No, they didn't.
It's like there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and they did it the completely wrong way.
Yeah, there wasn't anything right about it. They didn't do any of it
They were
correctly.
just like, this'll be fine, and then they...
Oh yeah, because this works everywhere.
Works in some places, but that's because it's written out better, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's not working here.
It's not working here.
It's only going to get worse.
The problem is, I feel like they could make it work, but they didn't.
I don't think so.
Why not? I want your opinion why it wouldn't work.
Why socialized medicine is bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to put it into words. Because I'm not for, the government, saying, this is what, your medical's going to be like.
That's the part that I have wrong with it, is when they force it upon you. That whole mandate that you have to have it.
Well, yeah.
When the government tells me I have to have something, that's when I have a problem with it. If it's a government alternative to spurn competition, that would be fine, because then I can say, I either want this or I want that.
Yeah. If we had a system to where, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to avoid saying, pay into it, but, somehow it helps people that can't afford it.
Right. But when I'm saying...
Then it makes more sense.
That would be fine. As long as I don't have to do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Under Obamacare, we all have to do it. It's forced upon the American people. If there was a way to where you could say, do I want this or that, or, whatever. I'm all for helping people out with, if they're, low income or no income, somehow making it to where it's affordable. That's fine. But when it's mandated that we have to have this specific kind.
Then it's un-American.
It is.
I know.
It's un-American, and obviously, through these articles, it is shown that it is hurting businesses by being forced upon it. And
a lot of businesses cut out healthcare altogether.
Right.
Because they were just like, I can't afford it.
Right.
Now.
See, and, this is coming from a president who's saying, yeah, we're going to get better jobs. But obviously he doesn't care when
the policy assigned is going to hurt jobs. The policy assigned
is actually cutting jobs in droves. So...
I'm sure a lot of people got laid off because of it.
So I hope all the Obama supporters are happy because I didn't vote for him. My conscience is clear.
I didn't either.
So you know what? Your conscience is clear. My conscience is clear. I hope you get what you voted for. And then they don't cry back to me. Please, please save us.
Please save it. They come strictly to you.
They come strictly to me, being like, obviously we don't know
Adam
what we're talking
Zinsner,
about.
save us.
Save us. You know what you're talking about. I'll be like...
You're like,
shh. Whatever.
It's like, I tried to tell you.
Yeah. They actually have shirts on, like, a website that said something like, I didn't vote for Obama, my conscience is clear, or something like that. I was like, I kind of want one of those.
Oh, excuse
or
me.
It was like,
it finally happened.
Yeah, how long did that take? Like
10 minutes.
Yeah, like 10 minutes. But yeah, that's how I feel on it. And if people are curious, I can always post the 10-minute rant that Reagan did on socialized medicine.
That was good.
Did you?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
So you understand now?
Yeah.
See?
That was a good one.
He did that back in the 60s. Before he was governor. Well, I think it was like right before he was governor of California.
While he was running?
While he was running, probably.
Yeah. I can't imagine him just like randomly showing up and like, socialized medicine.
Hey,
like,
socialized medicine is wrong.
Like, hey man, what's the Gipper doing here? Like,
hey man, that's the Gipper. What is he going to talk about? Is he going to do a play for us? No, I'm going to talk to you about socialized medicine.
Alright. Alright.
And then after he says it, they're like, this guy should run for governor of California. Well, alright. Yeah. So if you want, I'll post that on the Facebook site so people can enjoy that.
Ahead.
Watch it. Love it.
I know. I was trying to... I actually ordered a book today off the... Like, it got recommended to me called American Lion. I don't know if you've ever even heard of it.
I have it.
You have it?
Yeah.
I already bought it.
For me or for you?
No, I bought it for me.
Oh, fine. Read it. Love it.
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. Is it good?
I haven't read it yet. But I have it. But I have it.
You're hella funny.
You know, when you become a historian and your library grows faster than you can read it, you know you made it.
Yeah.
I'll read it one of these days.
Look at all these books. I can't even read them.
I got it for cheap somewhere.
It only cost me like $11.
Yeah, I remember when it first came out and the hardcover was like $30.
The hardcover's still like $30.
I'm like, I'll wait until it comes on like paperback. And
I got the paperback one for like $7.99, and then with the shipping it was like $11.50.
Yeah, it was something like that I got it, but it's a big book. I'll have to read it later.
I imagine.
Andrew Jackson. He was a good president, except for the whole...
crazy.
Except for the whole, Trail of Tears thing.
Yeah, he straight up murdered people.
He did. He straight up was like, yeah, all these people, just pack them up and send them to fucking Oklahoma. Give them Oklahoma.
There was a lot of debate about that, too. See, now I want to know if it was actually him that was like, who signed the order, or...
He did.
Okay, then yeah,
because
this is crazy.
The Supreme Court actually voted in favor of the Cherokee people, and Andrew Jackson told the Supreme Court justice, he's made his ruling, now let him enforce it. Basically, it was a big... And he told the soldiers...
That guy was nuts.
Anyway. He was. He was so crazy that the 2 pistols that were supposed to assassinate him didn't fire on purpose.
The bullets got scared.
They were so scared.
The bullets got scared.
And then what did Andrew Jackson proceed to do? He proceeded to beat the shit out of the guy who almost assassinated him.
Yeah, almost beat him to death.
So that was your historical corner for the day.
He is actually the quote of the day, but I'll save that till later.
Right. But that's your historical corner since I'm a historian.
Yeah. And I just like history.
History is awesome.
It's fun.
It is.
And scary.
Most people don't realize that.
I know.
But that's my aim in life. That's my goal, to make history better for all of you.
Mm-hmm. I watched a good video I need to send you.
Okay.
It was you know the conversation with Colin videos, right? Like Matt and I watched one. He did one where he ranked his top 10 favorite presidents of all time and then said why. And I watched it today. It was pretty funny.
I should do that one day.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe for like President's Day. Way down the line.
Something like that.
I'll make my top 10 and we'll do it on air here.
I don't think I could rank 10. I have to study more of them.
That's fine.
So
do it.
I could rank like 4.
Let me tell all of you something. On President's Day a couple of years ago, I actually sat down and said, could I, like, from memory, name all the presidents in order. And out of 44 presidents, I got 40 right in the correct order. I named them all, but it was, I think, in, like, the teens, I, like, mixed around, like, 2 sets of presidents.
Yeah. Got it.
That was it, but it's pretty easy.
That's still pretty uncanny.
It is.
I couldn't even...
From memory.
Dude, I can only name, like, maybe 10. 10 or 12.
I was able to do
I might be able to name more, but I don't know. I've never tried. I don't think I can, though.
See, I'd have to think of my top 10. I couldn't just spurt them out now.
See, until, like, maybe 2 years ago, I didn't focus a lot on American history, so I don't know a lot about it.
It's alright.
I focused on world history.
It's alright, you're hanging out with me. You'll get it.
Yeah. I was into all the World War IIs and all that, which I still am. I love World War II.
World War II is pretty good. Although my field of study is the Cold War, so right after World War II.
Yeah. I love all that World War II.
Like FDR, Truman,
Truman,
Kennedy, JFK. JFK, my main man. Yeah, Camelot, bitch.
Camelot.
That's what they said. It was Camelot. He was like our knight in shining armor.
He was a cool dude.
We choose to go to the moon. And all that shit.
He was a good guy. Got blown away though, unfortunately.
And then one of the biggest asshole presidents came right after.
Yeah.
Arguably blew his head off through an order. I say Lyndon Johnson did it. You heard it.
You could be right.
Now.
I've heard crazier theories, like the driver did it.
The driver?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You never heard that before?
No!
Yeah, that's one of the theories, that the driver had some kind of, like, mechanism to do it. Like, in the front seat.
What?
Yeah.
Don't you think
I don't
Jackie
believe that
Kennedy would have seen that? Don't you think she would have seen, like, a little barrel come out and go...
I don't know if it would look like that obvious.
I'm just saying, it would be something like Bond...
It's like Austin Powers.
It would be some, like, Bond gadget that'd just be like... Yeah, I'm sure that's totally it.
I don't think that's what happened.
I've heard crazier shit, too. But I believe Lyndon Johnson did it. It just points to him.
Alright. We're going to take our commercial break. This is going to be a shorter episode, sorry. Commercial! And we're back. Alright. You want to go on to the news now?
Yes,
so there's this... News. I guess John McCain was supposed to be at some briefing, and he just didn't show up.
Really? Briefing for
Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. It says John McCain gets angry over questions about missed Benghazi briefing. It says Senator John McCain was less than willing to entertain questions Thursday on why he held a press conference Wednesday to complain about lack of information on this September attack on the U.S. consulate in in Benghazi, Libya, while simultaneously skipping a nearly 2-hour classified briefing with administration officials about the same investigation. So he
Well.
Maybe he just forgot.
McCain's getting old.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just straight up didn't go. He was like...
He just straight up was like, I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I'm going to sit at home and pout.
No, he held a press conference to be like, how come we don't know more about this? And neglected to go to a classified briefing about the same subject.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, McCain.
McCain always making the GOP look so good.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ. And they wonder why they say us Republicans are crazy. Jesus.
Trying to find, like... There's nothing really other than that. Just... Apparently it was due to a scheduling error. I'm sure he felt like an asshole right afterwards.
So it's the same scheduling error that made it so Hillary Clinton couldn't testify or Petraeus couldn't testify. All of scheduling conflicts.
I don't know that they were testifying or anything.
No, I'm just saying it's, all these scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
You heard about that, right? That Hillary Clinton didn't want to... She said she couldn't testify because she was busy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, she's stepping down as Secretary of State anyway.
Yeah.
I'm hoping John Kerry doesn't get in
there. Yeah, nobody questions that either. Like, right after this happens, she's going to step down, too.
Right. God forbid John Kerry gets in there. I don't like John Kerry.
I'm surprised more people aren't asking questions about, like, why all these people, like, linked to this event are like, I might as well retire. They're just, like, backing off.
Yeah, all of a sudden Petraeus is, I'm stepping down because of an affair. You kidding me?
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
He might have been having an affair, but he might just be using it as a cover.
That is not enough to step down. If that was enough to step down, half the government would have to step down every day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, the thing is, though, is I agree with you, but at the same time, he is also the head of the CIA. And apparently this woman he had an affair with was his biographer, and she had all these top secret documents or whatever.
But it just seems a little convenient.
Yeah.
That he steps down a week before they were supposed to testify. A week.
And he still, and he needs, and there's no, indication that he's even going to testify.
I heard rumors that he is.
He better.
I have a feeling this is going to turn into one of those things where they're just like, I don't know what happened. They're going to plead ignorance, and it's just, it'll be deflected from the president, and there will be no Watergate because
there'll be books written about this.
I have a feeling in my lifetime we're going to find out that the president fucking neglected those people and he should have resigned or been kicked the fuck out.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Benghazi, we have another news piece. Let me find it here. It says, Intelligence Committees see film of Benghazi attack. I haven't...
I heard all that was classified.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't have the footage here.
Obviously.
They're just saying that the Intelligence Committee people got to see it. So it's saying...
Is it going to be like the Watergate tapes where there's like sections of it that are just missing or blacked out?
Or like the 9/11 Pentagon tape where it's just like 6 frames.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it'll just be like 3 frames late. They'll probably pull some sort of shit like that.
Okay, so it says... Intelligence officials on Thursday showed lawmakers a real-time film of the deadly attack on the U.S. diplomatic mission in Benghazi, Libya, and discussed a timeline of events in sometimes heated exchanges at a closed-door hearing. The House and Senate Intelligence Committees heard from intelligence, FBI, and State Department officials on the events surrounding the September 11th attack that killed the U.S. ambassador to Libya and 3 other Americans. Also... I find it really, strange. Have you ever, looked at all the other stuff that's happened on September 11th, other than 9/11? A bunch of, really weird things happened.
It must be one of those fucking days.
One of those, cursed days.
Yeah. Kind of like November 12th in the Back to the
I heard
Future.
once it's some like pagan, it has something to do with paganism or something.
Yeah,
It's like some really weird day, like, and a lot of stuff. If you look at like throughout the years, like on September 11th, there's like all these little like things that happened. It's really weird. I'll have to find it one day and I'll read it. I'll read it on an episode. I promise you, but not today. We're kind of short on time.
You know, because we're the conspiratorial types anyway.
Yeah, we're the nuts.
We are the nuts. Well, I'm doubly nuts because I'm a Republican, so...
You're a fascist.
I'm a fucking fascist.
Yeah, right. Anyway.
I'm the nut job.
Apparently, Petraeus like went to Tripoli and interviewed a bunch of people after it happened. But then, you know, he stepped down. Who's this? Apparently, Senator Saxby Chambliss, I don't know how to say his name. I'm assuming it's a girl, but they say, we know mistakes were made, and we've got to learn from that. Our membership asked some very hard questions, and hard and very tough questions of our witnesses today, and we're going to continue to do that in our subsequent hearings.
For Benghazi? Yeah, I'm telling you.
They better ask friggin' intelligent questions.
Like I tell you with everything else. Like with September 11th, like with JFK assassination, something is just not right about Benghazi.
There's like something totally not right about Benghazi.
And I agree with you. I do not know why so many other people are like outraged. I feel like you and I are like the most outraged
I feel like we're
people.
crazy. Yeah. I tried to bring that up in class today because we were talking about it. And I'm like, how come nobody's like asking more questions about Benghazi?
Everybody's under the Obama spell, I swear to God.
I was like, why is no one like questioning Benghazi still? I was like, this is a big deal, you know?
It is. It's probably
it's like the biggest thing that's happened.
They're speculating
in years.
It's one of the biggest cover-ups in U.S. history.
Damn. I don't know about one of the biggest, but I'd say it's probably pretty.
I'd say one of the biggest, not the biggest. Because JFK assassination.
I'm pretty sure that the biggest cover-up we don't even know.
Probably. What is the biggest cover-up we don't know?
We probably don't know. There's probably hundreds of things that have happened.
I might have to put that on Facebook.
We don't even know.
What's the biggest cover-up? I don't know. It's probably covered up.
Probably.
But
actually, yes. Like it's just like safe to assume.
Yeah, but I would say this is one of the biggest known cover-ups because there's something fishy.
I'll go with you on that. Yeah,
there's something fishy about it.
Yeah, there
4
really
people
is.
die, and they don't release the video. They don't release details. What happened out there? And then there's like news of like possible neglect. Fishy.
Yeah. Let's go on to a little bit lighter news.
Okay.
UFO over Denver, parentheses, maybe. So, I saw the picture. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's a UFO. It doesn't mean it's from space, you know what I mean? It just means nobody knew what it was.
The space, the final frontier.
But it says, straight out of the X-Files comes this clip from Denver's Fox 31. Last week, a viewer sent the station a video of something spooky. A flying object that was buzzing in the sky, and it looked like maybe it was carrying little green men. Okay, Yahoo. Was it really? I mean, okay, this is coming from a guy who, like, genuinely believes in aliens, and I'm laughing at this story.
I believe in aliens, too. This is from 2 guys who genuinely believe in aliens.
Have they visited? That's under debate. All right, but was it really a UFO? Suspecting the clip was a prank, the TV station sent out its own photojournalist to see if he could document the same weirdness on his own. Guess what? He did. Fox 31 aired the footage and interviewed several experts in the field. None could identify the flying object. Aviation expert Steve Cowell told Fox 31's investigative reporter Heidi Hemat that this is not an airplane, that is not a helicopter, those are not birds, I can't identify it. Cowell, while mystified, did come up with a less mysterious possibility. Perhaps there is some sort of debris that is being raised by atmospheric winds. And I don't believe that for a second, alright? Debris just like floating in the air. Go to hell.
There's just debris out there, and just,
There's just debris, like, sitting around.
There's just shit just going crazy. Debris!
Debris. That's like swamp gas. Like, that's like the stupidest.
The swamp gas from Venus, it ignited and caused the light that you saw.
Yeah, Venus did it. That's
that was Men in Black.
Yeah, I know.
I was just wondering if you got the reference.
I got it.
Cool. So, yeah.
Let me see here. Yeah, so apparently there's I'm gonna link to I'll link to the footage in the description. So if you want to watch the footage, look down. But
for what?
The UFO. I'm just trying to see a picture of it. Damn it, show it to me. I don't care about all these people. I just want to see the actual...
Damn it, show me.
I hate that when, like, Yahoo has to, like, say, oh, yeah, like, whoa! That's crazy!
But the footage? I'll have to watch it.
It kind of just... It's like... this. Okay, so... I'll just describe it to you. Listeners, of course, you can go, watch it or whatever. But, dude, okay, so it's just like this little dot, and you see it over the city, and it just flies up. Apparently, they don't know what it is. But it does,
like...
It goes like this. Just up. It's crazy. And apparently, it was documented by multiple people, so that's significant. Anyway, enough talking about UFOs. We're running out of time. Last piece of news I found. Apparently, a lot of Walmart workers are now... going on strike.
Well, I would
again.
Too. I would too, because I would be mad if I had to start Black Friday on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, So
I mean, I started at 11:30 on Thanksgiving, but it's close enough. And I get paid time.
But apparently, they're also striking because of It says Walmart workers decided to strike on Black Friday after they were targeted for retaliation for speaking out about substandard work conditions and treatment last month in the first ever walkout in the history of the company.
Yeah.
Walmart is not a very good place to work.
There are a lot of good retail places that aren't a good
Walmart
place
sucks
to work.
anyway. I don't know why people go there. Maybe it's just in California they suck.
Yeah, they're just kind of dirty.
I don't know. It's not about like just being dirty. It's just that place sucks, and it's got like such a bad record of human rights issues and shit. Like when they had that, you saw that when they had that Walmart protest because the Walmart came into that town and they didn't want it or whatever, or something like that, and then they used like this freaking sound beams like to get peaceful protesters to disperse. See, that's fucked up, in my opinion.
That is.
If you don't want, if somebody doesn't want, like, a retailer in, like, their town, I think they have a right to say no. But at the same time, they also just shouldn't go there. But most people won't, because most people are freaking sheeple, so...
I hate sheeple.
I hate them all.
They give us smart people a bad rap.
I know. I think that's it for the news. And yeah, we're cutting this episode short. Sorry guys, but it's kind of late and we have to go somewhere. So
we got things to do. People to see.
I thought this quote was nice. It's from Andrew Jackson because it's prophetic because it was before the Civil War and it happened during the Civil War, but I also thought it was apt because we've been talking about secession, right? So it says, if the Union is once severed, the line of separation will grow wider and wider. The controversies which are now debated and settled in the halls of legislation, will then be tried on the fields of battle and determined by the sword. And it happened. It happened, people.
It did, and hopefully it don't happen again. We need to be the United States, not the separated states.
True. That is it for our episode. We'll have a longer episode next week, I promise you.
Yeah, we will.
We have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But
we always love this show. We love doing it for you. And we love our viewers.
we just like doing it. It's fun.
So, please subscribe. Keep watching.
Follow us on Twitter.
And Facebook.
Yes.
Tell your friends.
Find us on Vimeo also. Vimeo and YouTube. And come to VGU.tv.
Yeah, VGU.tv. We got to grow that site too. Good shit.
Yeah.
So, just subscribe. Spread the word.
Send us messages. Send us messages on what you want us to talk about also.
Yeah, we'll start putting messages on Facebook and stuff on what, what would you like us to talk about?
Totally.
Do you have any questions for us? Any topics? Concerns? Or just,
or you just want to say hi.
Or messages of love.
Love and appreciation.
Love.
How about love? Love?
All right.
I think that's enough of that.
Until next week. Peace out. God bless America.